Welcome to the video. Today we're going to talk about driving team-wide results and how we can align, empower, and energize our whole team. Let's get started. By the end of this video, we'll be able to translate studio goals into team action through driving accountability, shared ownership, and how we can use healthy competition without losing collaboration. So the good news as we start is that we already do this. We already set our standards with our war board. So we know what our monthly studio and KPI goals are, and we can translate those into monthly individual goals and daily individual goals. So as we get started with our team plans, lean into your war board. That's definitely going to be a great starting place. Let's talk about competition. I love a little friendly competition. I think it's really fun and it can definitely help. It all depends how we frame it. If we frame the competition as movement toward a team or studio goal, that's going to be fantastic. If we frame the competition as a way for an individual to achieve their goals faster, that's where we might lose some of our collaboration. And we can see some red flags. If you have a person that says, I hit my goal, I'm done for the day, I scheduled my 2 intros, I'm done, that may be a red flag that competition isn't quite meeting the mark that we need. If you have someone that says, I hit my goal, let's finish strong together, and you can definitely schedule that last intro, how can I help you? Then competition is doing what we want it to do. As a leader, a really effective thing that we can do is fostering team ownership. Ultimately, team coaching is going to build stronger results than top-down pressure. If you as the leader take it totally upon yourself to make sure each individual is meeting their goals, that's going to be less effective than if you bring your team together to shape the how. So bring them together. Show everyone the war board and ask them, how can we achieve these goals? What's one thing that we can all commit to this week to doing as a team? And also encourage your team to support each other. You're one person. Consider if you have an employee that's struggling on lead calls. Their tone is not very enthusiastic. But you have another employee who does a fabulous job. Well, engage those two together. You're just one person, but now you have a whole team. And your employee who's really good at lead calls is going to feel so seen and valued. And your other employee is going to feel so supported on multiple fronts as they can learn from you and they can start learning from their peers. Next, we want to make progress visible. We all know if it's out of sight, it's out of mind. So put it right in front of everyone's face. Make sure that your team updates their portion of the war board and you make any updates as needed. If you're having a little friendly competition, maybe you make a win board and make sure it stays updated. And absolutely highlight on a daily basis people who have met and exceeded goals, and shout out teammates who have helped each other and supported each other as part of this group effort. Ultimately, keep it focused. If you see warning signs that someone is losing sight of the fact that we're working together toward a team goal, make sure you address it early. All right, so let's set a goal. How are you going to help your team own the win together? Set a goal. Maybe you want to create a little friendly competition. Maybe you want to engage your team to keep that war board updated. Maybe you want to work harder at linking together members of your team so they can support each other. Whatever your goal is, make sure that you have set it and that you fulfill it all the way throughout. Let's wrap up. So, like anything worthwhile in this world, teamwork is built intentionally brick by brick. It's not something that happens overnight. But alignment and consistency will always start with you. And don't forget, work with your team together to create the how and support them in their individual goals and support them as they support each other. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.